Alexa, send an announcement.
What's the announcement?
I am live.
Announcing. I am live.
Hello. Welcome to Crafty Blessings with Angie. As you come on, if you'll say hello. If you're seeing this in the red LIVE live button is missing from the top, you're on replay. And I would appreciate it if you would say hashtag replay. Hello there, Lisa. Hello. And I sent it, so if you'll just make sure it did go.
Okay.
And I have the next crafter in the description and closer to the end if you'll just pin it. Welcome everyone. So glad to have you. Welcome as you come on. If you'll say hello. Hello. I'm Angie from Crafty Blessings with Angie, and this is an event with Lisa Taylor from Tailored Creations, and it's the Country Bumpkin event. And I'm so excited to see you and to have you here. And hello, I see Jackie. I know some more flew by. Sandra, hello. There's Kimberly. Hi, Karen. Hello. Welcome, y'all, to Crafty Blessings with Angie. We're in an event today with Tailored Creations. Lisa from Tailored Creations sponsors this event, and it is the Country Bumpkin event, and I'm just so excited to be here today. And if you've missed any of these amazing crafters that have already crafted before me, we started out with Sweetie's Creations, Sheila. And then we had Lisa from Tailored Creations. And then we had Jim Ellis just now, y'all. Every one of them did amazing. You need to go back and look and see what they did. Jim Ellis, I was in and out of hers trying to get ready for mine. She made the cutest little gnome with cowhide fabric. It was just adorable. So,
hi, Michelle.
Thank you for being here.
Hi, Sandra.
So, I was debating, and Hannah, my surface is on the court, so I'm going to need you to get it for me. Okay. I had prepped my surface a little bit for what I'm going to do today, and I had to spray it with some clear spray. I use this a lot when I'm prepping to do a little stenciling. And so they do have a new wax. I don't have it yet, and I haven't tried it yet, that they say will work just as good. But I haven't gotten any yet. It's just being released. And so I'm going to get some of that and try it. But right now I use this, and if I do a painted surface, if I'm using wax, I don't really worry about it. If I'm using like antique wax, it don't really have a problem. But sometimes with freshly painted surfaces, stencils stick. So I do spray a little coat of this, and so I pre-prep my surface. And since we're doing Country Bumpkin, I went through a whole box. I knew I had a bunch of fall stuff put up, and I pulled it out today, went through it, and I had this surface already. So I just prepped it. I had painted this side, and it had a little spot, and I had done something weird up here. I guess I changed my mind. So I decided I'm going to use this side for what we're going to do with it. And you've probably seen these at Dollar Tree, and different places. So they're just a basic pumpkin shape. And this one is, I think, maybe even a couple years old, because it's a little thicker than the average. So I've got me just a plain surface. How is y'all's day going? Today's been a pretty good Monday. Pretty good. Hannah's over there, not so sure about it, but
it's finally
it's getting better. It's getting better for Hannah. Y'all, Hannah did a photo shoot yesterday. And it was just, a spur of the moment thing. And a friend of ours from our church got married. Y'all, I'm using this great big stencil. It's bigger than my Surface. And I stuck it to itself. Oh.
They were happy.
And so she messaged you back?
Marie did.
Good. And so Hannah loves to do outdoor photography, and it was kind of raining and stuff yesterday, so she had to do a lot more indoor, and that just makes her a little more nervous with lighting. And the church we were at was not our own church, and so the lighting's different. It just makes you a little wired up. And so she's been a little anxious about how the pictures are going to do, but she does a beautiful job, and it'll be great. I'm so excited. This young couple is dear to us.
We did get a little break, so I did get a few.
Yeah, and she was able to, right after the wedding was over and the reception was underway, and they had cut their cake and everything, she did sneak the bride and groom outside after it had stopped raining and was able to get a few photos of them outside, which turned out absolutely beautiful. And so everything's good, but she's also, that pain thing that she deals with hasn't been easy. So y'all, all I was doing, and I didn't even tell y'all what I was doing, is I take the stencil, it's sticky, and you put it on here. You could use a fluffy towel. You don't have to have this. I forgot to put my link tree in the description. And if you're interested in these stencils, I sell them. They're magnolia. And this is the stencil we're using, okay? It's just all kinds of leaves. And I'm just going to cover this pumpkin. I think I'm going to do stem and all, but I might wrap my stem. I'm not sure. I might go back and wrap the stem with jute or something, but we're going to stencil it all right now. So I'm just pressing this down. This is a silk screen stencil. If you're not familiar with silk screen stencils, that's the holes, okay. I was like, what is under my stencil? And it was the holes in the pumpkin for the hanger. You want to, they're silk screen stencils. They're reusable. I've used this stencil, I don't know, several times. I got it last year, but it is still available if you're interested in it. And so I'm just pushing it down to make sure that I don't have air bubbles and stuff like that.
Fix that.
Thank you, baby. I'm going to lay this on top of here.
Hi, Tina.
Okay. So, there we go. We've got our surface completely covered with our stencil. And y'all, I see we are over 20. Awesome. So, Hannah's going to random pick a name. And we're going to do a little gift away for that. If we get to 40, we'll do another name.
Can we wait a few minutes? Because I went off and it's not showing me as many comments.
Okay. We're going to let the comments build up before she picks a name. Because when you go out for a second, Facebook has gotten it now where when you come back in, you don't see all the past comments. I don't know why.
I had to go out to fix something.
So, just comment away, and we sometimes play the number game and do little things. And what I gift, if you're new to my page, what I gift is, usually it's a couple napkins. I usually send 2 napkins, or I send 5 hymnal sheets, and I have a few bead threaders, so I can send a bead threader. So if you win, just send me your address and tell me which of those 3 things you would like, and I'll get those in the mail to you. I've gotten reports back. I had a celebration, if you're new to my page, had a celebration a few weeks ago, and I've been getting reports back from the happies that I sent out Y'all, okay, listen. What I'm going to do is these are all different kinds of leaves. And we're just going to do some multicolor, okay? I've got this color. It's mustard seed. I've got this, which is the magnolia green. What was it?
Her daughter's name is Angie.
Oh, yay. I think that's an awesome name. I love my name. And I have living coral.
She goes by Angie. Her technical name.
My name is Angela, but I go by Angie. And I have Old Glory red. And we're going to use just a little. We're just going to do a mixture of all four of these colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put me some blobs in different spots.
Melissa's wanting to know, where did you get the bead threader?
The bead threaders, I ordered them off Amazon. They are,
Hi, Vicky.
thought I had one right here
Hi,
in my
there.
turnaround. They look like this.
Hi, Jackie.
They're off of Amazon. I got a 10 pack, I
Teresa.
think. They weren't very expensive. They're pretty economical. See,
Angelina is her daughter, her granddaughter's Angelina.
Oh, Angelina. That's a pretty name. I've just always, some people are like, oh, I hate my name. I've always liked my name.
Jackie said, I'm going to Hobby Lobby with my sissy today.
Oh,
Always a fun time.
yes. I love having trips, especially when you get to go with friends or family. And I always spend too much. I go in there, and lately I just tell Hannah, I'm just going in there and we'll check the clearance. We're just going to go check the clearance. And she's like, yeah, right, Mom. I do pretty much buy mostly clearance. She has to admit that.
Most of the time, yeah. No, the last time we went in there, no.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I did.
Yeah, technically.
I bought clearance and I bought fall, which was 50% off. So I've got little blobs. I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Little bits of different colors. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start at the top. And I'm just going to kind of blend them. And it might look a little messy. But hopefully it'll look good in the long run. Looks like we got lots of red. I might need to mix some more green in here. That red is being really prominent.
Red always is prominent.
I think I need to get me some more green. Let me wipe this off and get some extra green. I think we need a little more green. You know, when leaves start changing, they stay, you know, some will be green, some will be orange, some will be red. You might have some yellows. That's one color I don't have on my palette. But so you have a mixture of colors, especially if you live in areas that different types of trees, and not all one kind of tree grows in your area. I don't know if y'all go to the mountains at all in the fall. I used to live in East Tennessee, and you know, the mountains is just that way. Mixing these colors does use a little bit of extra paste, because you can't put it back in the jar, the mixed color. So that's one thing to take into consideration if you do it this way. You could take an individual. I have some of these little squeegees, and you could do just different colors and not waste as much supplies as I just did.
Jessica, if it's because the comments, usually you can swipe over, or even some phones have the arrow down.
If Hannah
Sometimes
wants
they're
to,
comments.
she can move me and make it where y'all could see better. Ah, y'all. I got all over my fingers. Where's my...
That might be better.
Oh, what I did with my
More
wet
visual.
wipes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
It's a
just
little
squeegeeing off the extra. You don't want to leave this on here a long time. It will dry and then it will be harder to remove. Okay, you always want to go in one direction, whether you're going side to side or up and down. You want to go in one direction at a time. I do go both directions to try to get, because if you leave too much chalk on there, it will look bleedy. Okay.
Our trees and stuff change color. It just don't last long enough, y'all.
Yeah, we tend to go from summer to winter. We have a short fall here. Oh, I need to do something up there just in case I decide to. I didn't go all the way to the tip.
I had a feeling it might be. Positive.
I didn't go all the way to the tip top there. Okay. I got a little bit of chalk paste right there. Okay. So now here's the peel and the reveal. This is going to have a little more of a red tone because I put a lot of red. There we are. I'm going to lay this right here. And I'm going to lay this on top of here. I'm going to wipe that extra chalk off. And I'm going to stick this right back down here till I can wash it after the live, okay? You could also bring you a thing of water, and if I was using ink, I would probably have me a container.
Ooh, I see 40.
Woohoo! She's seeing 40, so we get to draw 2 names when we draw. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let me show you again what we got. See how pretty? That's beautiful just the way it is, isn't it? I love it. So I'm going to dry it. But I got more. I got more.
Love it.
I got more.
I think I got enough names I can draw. You mean draw one now and then one later?
Huh?
You mean draw one now and then one later?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and draw one. And then we'll wait a few minutes and we'll draw another one. For every 20, we draw a name. And listen, if you win Happy Meal from me, I would love for you.
Congratulations, Mary.
Mary.
I'm tagging you.
Mary, last
T.
letter. T? Mary T?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think, is it Tayo?
Uh-huh.
I sent her some happy. I don't know if she got it yet. And I got some more to send her. Because my last person who won Happy Meal lives in Canada. And her and Mary are good friends.
Michelle said, I got my Happy Meal from you today.
Yay! So what I only request I have is if you craft with the stuff I send you, then to go to the Sharing Kindness with Crafty Blessings. You can't see it in my live today. My camera's turned.
Yeah, I had to because nobody could see what you were doing there.
Oh, okay. So anyway, it's called Sharing Kindness with Crafty Blessings. And if you make something, post your picture in there because I love to see what you do. Y'all, I have some wipes somewhere. There they is. There he is. I can't wait to get my craft room, y'all. I'm getting more excited. My husband's going to be working on it some more this weekend. He's hoping to get the sheetrock hung and get the rest of the wiring and stuff done. And we've got some stuff coming for the heating and air to be put in there.
Lots and lots.
So we're making big steps this weekend, hopefully. And I still don't know exactly how long it'll be. I'm not going to try to get too excited. And I still have to work on my shelving and stuff for the inside. So, but I've been gathering ideas and trying to come up with how I want it to be. And I just can't wait because, like, today I was like, Angie, I know you got a box full of fall stuff. You got to find it. And so it was such a job to get to that. And I'm
Check
like,
those thrift stores, Michelle.
I can't wait to be able to just go to what I want to find. Hopefully it's that way. So anyway, here we are. We got this. Now, what I have is these came from Dollar Tree. You get a pack of 2 words in a pack. I think blessed and thankful go together, and blessed and grateful go together. And they're like leather words, y'all. And I thought they would look so cute on the front of this pumpkin. I have a whole nother craft. I know I'm moving fast. So I thought we would do grateful, thankful, and blessed. Maybe.
Jessica's wanting to know, where did you get your shirt?
My shirt.
Wonderful shirt.
This blouse. Honestly.
Probably just Geraldine, huh? Or was it?
I'm not sure. I might have got it at a thrift store, this one.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I've been gifted so many clothes. I have this awesome lady that I go to church with. And she's constantly bringing me a bag of beautiful clothes. I haven't had to buy many clothes in the last couple years. And so it probably came from her. This is the blouse that I was wearing. If you look at my profile picture for Crafty Blessings, this is the blouse I was wearing. Of course, I had a different undershirt. Y'all, I'm very self-conscious. If you see me pulling that up, I'm very self-conscious. So I have a different shirt on under it today, and it's driving me crazy. So I've got, see what that looks like? Grateful, thankful, blessed. The stencil comes from Magnolia, and I am a Magnolia consultant or creator, whatever you would like to call me. And Hannah, did you add it?
Yes.
In the description is a link tree, and you can go to my website. I have a website, and you can find that stencil. It's a beautiful, and they're reusable. You can use them over and over. I've had that stencil for over a year. I got it last year before fall started, when they started releasing the fall stencils, and I've used it several times last year. I've already used it this year. So it's beautiful, very good, wonderful stencil. So I've got my glue tool here, and I'm just going to apply this with some hot glue. These are like leather words. I know they're not real leather, faux leather. They came from Dollar Tree, and we're going to put thankful, grateful, and blessed on the front. One bit right there. I'm going to turn my grateful just a little bit. So have y'all been watching all the creators today? Don't forget that if you want to, or you have missed someone, you can always go to the groups. There's one group pinned, and it's the Thrifty Flippy group that Lisa does another event called Thrifty Flippy. And so she's been sharing those lives there. And then you can also go to Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends. That's my group. And you can go there also if you're there. And I would love for you to join that group. We've been working on building up members there. I also am doing an event once every other Friday. I would love for you to be a part of that and come and see all the creators. And they're all shared in there. I also do in that group, I do a featured creator every day or so. I change it up and I do a featured creator so that you can meet new creators that you may not know. And we usually share a picture of something that they've made and a link to their pages. See how pretty? I think it's cute. I like it. Now, the question is, okay, should I wrap the stem with jute
I would to make it a little different.
to
From the
throw
rest.
off this
Yeah.
design, huh? I stenciled up there, but stems are generally not your design on your pumpkin. Let me see. Y'all, I'm still here. I'm sorry. I'll go walk over here and see if I can find some jute. And of course,
Make a messy bow. Someone said.
I can put a bow. I don't make messy bows. If you're new to me, I'm just not a messy bow person. I do a fluffy bow, but I can make a beautiful bow. And put on there.
I don't know if one of those bows would look right. with
That is
though.
not. My jute didn't get put back. Patty, I hope you're not on here to fuss at me. My friend Patty came the last time and tried to help me organize my craft space. And I've been being pretty good about, there it is, about putting stuff back where it goes. But that didn't happen. It got stuck over there. Okay.
It will look good.
Mm-hmm. So did you draw another name yet?
I haven't.
Okay, you still can wait. We still got 34 minutes. I got a whole nother craft to show y'all, so don't leave. Just because you think, oh, that's all she's got. Nope, I got more. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to put me just a little bit of hot glue on the back. And I'm going to try not to burn my fingers. There it is. I got this cool little tool. I took one of them finger things a while back and stuck it on a stick.
I'll be right back.
Put a little bit more because I waited. Maybe a little long. So we're going to adhere that. And then we're just going to wrap it around and around and around. Y'all, I pulled out today, when I pulled out that container full of fall stuff, I pulled out a few things that I made last year. That sign right there, I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, that sign right there I made last year and hung it up. And then I made this last year. It's kind of unique. It's a pumpkin. And I took fabric and did around it and then filled it full of fall flowers. And then this, we did this last year. This is just one of the Dollar Tree watering cans and a piece of fabric with a stencil. I love to do stuff like that too. So if you're new here, that's all of the things behind me is my style of what I like to do. I love to remake frames. I love to go to thrift stores and find unique things and redo them. That's my favorite thing to do. I don't do a whole lot of Dollar Tree signs anymore. Just occasionally I do something like this. But sometimes you gotta, I want people to be able to learn how to do what they can afford to do. And Dollar Tree, even though it's $1.25, it's still very affordable. And you can make beautiful things for your home with stuff you buy at Dollar Tree. You truly can. So it's good to do stuff like this every now and then where people can see you really can make beautiful things from something you buy at Dollar Tree. And this day and time we're living in, we need to watch our P's and Q's financially. So I'm just going to cut this off and put a little bit of glue right here on the back. Use my thing so I don't burn myself. And see? That adds just a little bit of offset. I think it was necessary. I think you could still see the stencil a little bit through it. It didn't make it really thick. Okay? That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna sit this here. Hopefully I'm gonna remember to put it back where it goes after the live's over.
Hi, Judy.
Okay, so this is what we got so far. Okay. So, bow wise, let me think. I've got this. I don't have a whole lot of fall ribbons right now. I've got, oh wait. I just remembered. I got a plain. Let me sit this here for a minute. I've got a plain ribbon right here. My mind is whirling. I think that plain would go better than the sunflowers. And it's thin. I won't be making such a big bow to overtake. I don't want to overtake this part. You see what I'm saying? Just a little piece of jute. But when I make a bow, I love a wired ribbon. And if you can catch this kind of ribbon came from Sam's. And I was able to get several things of it when they came out with it, which was, I don't know, was it the spring when we went?
I think so.
And I don't go to Sam's very often, but I went with a friend and was able to get some of this ribbon. Yeah, Hannah goes quite often with her grands.
A decent amount.
I only go when the grands go too, so usually if I'm with them. It's a good drive from us, or else I would have a Sam's card. But it's an hour away, and I just don't go that far to go grocery shopping and stuff very often. Okay, so I'm making just a small bow. I usually do a 3-loop bow. I do the first loop smaller, and then the second and third loop, I usually make the same size. And I'm gonna leave me a little tail. And then I'm gonna take my jute and I'm gonna tie it. And the reason I like to I do use jute a lot for tying my bows is because you can pull it so tight. And you can really get your bow good and tight. You can use wire if you prefer to use floral wire. I have used floral wire. I tend to like use jute the best. So now this is what we got, okay? But now we're gonna fluff it. So I'm gonna take my second and third loop and pull it apart, put my fingers in there, fluff it up. That's the cool thing about wire. The wire makes your loops fluff up. And then I'm going to take my tails, I'm going to pull them down. And then I'm going to fold this and I'm going to dovetail. Just like so. So there we have a nice simple bow, but it's a bow. I think I'll put it right there. I may I've got a bunch of buttons. I may find me a cute little button to put in the center. Or, hey, what did I do with them? They might be in the... I might have put them back in there. I've got some cute little acorns. I could put an acorn in the middle.
What?
Those ones that I told you I found
Oh.
that are in that container right there. It should be right there, yeah. I found these in my stash. I think these came from a store called Dollar World. We have a store locally to us, and that looks like the packaging from there. We'll put a little acorn in the middle. How about that? So I still have 25 minutes, so I have time for my other craft. Y'all gonna get to see me do 2 things today. Most of the time I talk too much. But Hannah's distracted today. She's trying to be over there doing her thing, and
Multitask.
she's multitasking.
Charlotte said your bows are always beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I enjoy making bows. I do. I know I'm not supposed to do this bow. Oh, it ain't gonna cut it. Those are my good scissors, and I shouldn't be trying to cut wire with them. Get your wire cutters out. I could have wrapped that around the stem, but I'm just gonna... Oh, I probably need 2. That's gonna look funny with 1. Let's get 2. I could have wrapped that around the stem. I mean, around the bow, duh. Let's do that instead. And then I'm gonna stick this one. Yeah. I'll show y'all. Just a second. So are you decorating your houses for fall? I started putting out some fall stuff over the weekend. I got my porch a little bit decorated. It ain't as decorated as I might like it to be, but it looked better than the stuff I had on there. I actually think I might need 1 more. I think I do. Let's do 1 more. I'm gonna clip it and just glue it in the spot. That'll dress up this really plain bow. These little cute little acorns. And y'all, I have a favor to ask. If you see on my page, I have some reels posted. They're just simple, real quick reels. I would love for y'all to go watch them. And
Jackie said, I hang on to summer as long as I can.
I know. And I usually do too, but I had patriotic stuff decorated everywhere, and I was just getting tired of it. So, okay, it's time for it to go. See the little acorns in the middle of the bow? I think that helps it because it's a pretty plain ribbon. And I had a thought I'm going to do on another craft. But you know, this kind of ribbon, I could stencil on it. I could stencil on that ribbon. And I have some fall words and stuff. You could make your own decorative ribbon with the stencils. Your own design. That would be so cool. I'm going to take and just put a little bit of glue and tack my tails so they don't get down there and cover up my word. Oh, that one didn't stick very good. There we go. I'll show you what we got. See? When you get your camera turned, sometimes you get confused. Oh, no. Okay. So I think it turned out cute. Now I'll probably put a hanger back, just a simple hanger. I'm not going to do a beaded anything on this one. Just a simple hanger, or I may actually put a hanger back here. But anyway, I think it turned out cute. Now on to the second craft. I still think I could do it in 20 minutes. But if I don't get finished with the second craft, I will post a finished picture after live. But I got 20 minutes to. You can get a lot done in 20 minutes. A lot done. And what I have is, I had this cute little, just this simple little pumpkin from Dollar Tree.
Amanda, that behind her, that music is actually a stencil from Magnolia.
This, yes. Mm-hmm. This is a stencil, and it's a set. This is my daughter crocheted. This is the lyrics, and the cross comes in a set. And it's also available on my Magnolia website. There's a link in the link tree if you're interested. If you're interested in knowing more about Magnolia, maybe you want to make some little extra money, or you have an interest in stencils and you would like to save money on your own purchases. Magnolia is an awesome company. It's a little over 2 years old, and it's doing wonderful. And I would love to share with you the opportunity that is there for you to do some wonderful things with Magnolia. I have 9 other creators that are in that are under me, and that I try to help as much as possible. I would love to make you number 10. And let's see. Let's get this brush. I'm just going to take, all I did is the stem was poked in. It's kind of like a toothpick, and the stem. And I just took it out so it'd be easier to paint. And I'm just going to take some, this is just Waverly paint, and it's the plaster. That's my favorite color of Waverly. And I'm just going to paint the pumpkin with some Waverly. And then when you do this paint on these styrofoam pumpkins, be careful when you use your heat tool to dry it, because you can melt them. So I'm going to be careful when I go to do that. Be careful. Now, let me tell you a little bit, my last few minutes, I love, when I'm in an event, I love to tell you about the next creator after me. And in just a few minutes, you're going to leave my page, and you're either going to go to Tailored Creations, to the Thrifty Flippy group that Tailored Creations has set up, and it's in the links in the description, or you can go directly to the next crafter, whichever you prefer. But the next crafter, her name is Lori, and it's Crafting by Faith with Lori. I hope I said that right. Is it Crafting by Faith or Crafting with Faith? Will you look at that?
By Faith.
By Faith, okay. Because we have one creator friend of ours that's crafting by faith, and one that's crafting with faith. And so you're going to go see her, and she is just she is down to earth. She is so fun to watch. She'll make you laugh, and she's a wonderful, wonderful person, and I'm sure she's got something amazing for you to see today. So after me, I hope you'll just go right over there and see her, and let her know that Angie said, come see you. Okay, y'all, because I'm running out of space to hold this, I'm going to try to dry it a little bit and not melt it. Okay, that's what we're going to do. The key is not to hold it in one place very long. Keep that heat moving. Now, I'm not really worried about a whole lot of coverage. If some of the orange comes through, it's going to be okay because of what I'm going to do with it. I would love to know how many of you have your own craft space. Do you have your own craft space? Or do you craft in the kitchen or in your bedroom like me? Right now I'm in my bedroom. Do you have a she shed or a separate bedroom that's your craft room? You know, I would love to know that. Any of you would care to share? I started my page over 2 years ago. I celebrated 2 years the first part of August. And I have always crafted in our master bedroom. We had a little extra space in here. My husband said, "Baby, just set the table up in our room." He didn't know how big it was going to grow. He didn't know that he was going to get frustrated. And so he's decided he's tired of this, and he's building me a little craft space that's going to be off of this room. It's in progress. And, oh, now Andy, please don't get paint on your clothes. So, I'm just curious. Are you in a similar boat? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stop fooling with this for a second.
I want to start a crafting page so bad, but I am scared, Amanda said.
Oh, Amanda, you need to do it if you're a creator and you have skills people want to see. They want to see.
Michelle said, I have my own space, but it's under remodel right now. So I'm crafting on a TV tray.
Oh, wow. Who was that?
Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
Mary said, I have a she said and you can craft.
She said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to dry this.
My dining room.
I'm rubbing a lot of it off.
Michelle said, I took over the game room.
The game room.
Teresa said, I have a shed.
See, my husband, originally, he's like, we need to get you a shed. I said, no, I don't want a shed. I don't want to be disconnected from my family. I want my family to, I just don't. And I'm very much against mice and bugs. And when my daddy passed away, before he passed away, he bought a little shed. It's sitting out there. And the thought went through my mind, turn that into your shed. Because your husband's just using it to pile stuff. But I just don't, I know me. If I have to walk out there and my Wi-Fi won't work as well out there. And so I told him, I said, if I'm going to craft somewhere else, it's going to have to be attached to the house. It's going to have heating and air. I'm sorry I'm being so whatever about it, but there's just certain things. So that's what I'm getting. Okay. He about made me cry though the other day. He's baby, he tends to tell me, I hate paying this much for this material. My husband does remodeling as his job, and he does a little bit of building, but mostly remodeling and things like that. And so he coming, he'll be, the prices are just changing so much. I got this napkin and this napkin, and I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of combine the two.
I won't pick another winner.
Okay, Hannah's gonna pick our other winner. For every 20 names, we pick a name. If she calls your name, I need you to message the page, and tell me if you would like a couple fall napkins. They'll probably be fall. I have other seasons if you prefer a different season than fall. Or you can get 5 sheets of hymnal paper or a bead threader. So you just tell me which.
Congratulations, Kay.
Kay. Hannah will tag you. So you know.
She said it was her birthday yesterday.
It's her birthday.
Yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday to you. I'm not a singer like Lisa. Lisa sings to everybody on their birthday. I'm just not a singer. Y'all, I'm having trouble with that. Oh, there's tape. That doesn't want to let go. Come on, baby. I know there's another layer. Maybe I'm wrong. It feels like there's another layer. I knew it. It was trying to deceive me. There was another layer. This layer is really attached, so be careful if you have a napkin like this one. I think this napkin came... I bought some napkins from Janice from Vintage Country Crafting. I think this is one of them. I might be wrong. I think it is. Okay. So now I got one layer. When you decoupage, you always want one layer. It's just real important. And then I got me a water pen, and I'm gonna just take some of these leaves. I don't want the words. I want the edging. And then you just kind of pull it where that water is, and it kind of tears really easy. Just like so. So now I have some leaves. See those? Okay. So I'm going to lay them right here. And like I said, if I don't get done with this, because I got 7 minutes, that'll be okay. Oh no, I got paint.
Where did you get those pins?
This water pen it was a gift to me from another crafting friend, Leslie from LT Designs. But she did order them from Amazon, and she had it sent to me. I was on a live one day, and I said, I need to get it, because I was tearing my design out. And I said something about needing to try a water pen, if I could ever think to order me one. And she sends me a message and says, I just ordered you some water pens. They'll be at your house in a couple days. I said, Leslie, you didn't need to do that. She said, I know, I wanted to. She's a sweetheart. If you don't follow them, I hope you would go check them out. They're a whole family. The whole family does the lives. Leslie's usually in the background. She does what Hannah does for me. And her kids all do the actual lives. Leslie, she is just a sweetheart, though. And all of her kids are awesome. You got Tyler and Tylee and Brooke. And sometimes they have other family members that'll come in with them. But it's usually one of those four is doing the live. Okay, so this is the top of my pumpkin. And it's still wet. I'm not sure I need to do this with wet paint. Ugh, getting stuff everywhere. But I'm going to show you how I've gotten my mind. And I'm not sure how exactly this was a last minute decision. Because I had a feeling I'd get done with my other craft too quickly. So I was like, oh, okay, you got to find something else to do. Go with it. So I'm going to take, and my paint's wet. And I watched a crafter the other day and she said, it's okay if your paint's wet when you Mod Podge. I was like, okay, we're going to put that to the test right here. I still got a little bit of wet paint. But I'm going to try to go like around and just piece some on here. What is it?
She sent the address.
Oh, she sent the address. Awesome. I love it whenever people respond quickly. Oh, maybe paint wasn't a good idea. I'm covering up the design. Okay. You know, I did some pencils. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was an epic fail. I may have just made another epic fail. But you know, here at Crafty Blessings, I'm a crafter. No way, shape, or form am I perfect at what I do. Yeah, that paint's gonna cover up my design. Bad idea. Let's stop this. Let's stop this. Let's dry this a little better. Go in the garbage. Let go of my finger. There we go. Okay. Wash that brush out. Throw that brush in the floor. That's what you wanted to do. Okay. You want a dry pumpkin. You don't want a wet one. Okay, let's try again. I think it's dry now. I only got 2 minutes. So I may not even finish this. If I do, I'll post a finished picture. Because it's going to take a little work. So, listen. Next up, we have Lori with Faith by Crafty. Tell me again. Faith by Crafty. Crafting with Faith.
Crafting with Faith by Lori.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get it straight. Crafting with Faith by Lori. She's an awesome, amazing creator. She's a sweetheart. She's got a good old southern voice. You'll love her. And she's up after me, and she's probably even live right now. So I want to say goodbye. And here at Crafty Blessings, we have a motto, and I keep it right there that says, be a blessing. Who can you encourage, uplift, and inspire today and make their day better? And go be a blessing to Lori. And I will see you next time. God bless y'all. Have a great day.